So, what would that actually mean? I'll just give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so they got over there, and now that's wonderful. So they're over there in the Americas. Whether it's a fulfillment of Deuteronomy 28:68, when what I just laid out was actually something that you can read in history, and it matches Isaiah 28:68 without any other scriptural help, even if it's from the Apocrypha or whatever, and you guys got to jump to the Apocrypha to fulfill that and use this. And the Apocrypha scripture don't even say exactly what the Deuteronomy scripture says. It says something different. So I'm like, all right, well, if they're over there, then it can only mean one thing. The same thing that happens to all the other races on the planet. Natural dispersion. Whether it's by force or by man, or something like that, or whether it's by them just traveling abroad. I acknowledge the fact that, we have found wonderful information about how those peoples went over there, however they got over there, whether it's through the ships like Esdras said, or whether it's just through natural dispersion. But it was not fulfillment of no prophecy. That was already been fulfilled. And maybe it was through that 70 AD experience, because it had said that, they had, got dispersed to other places. So from 70 AD all the way till the time of Columbus, they had a long time to get over there. That's natural dispersion. That's exactly what I called it. I didn't get that from nobody. I didn't download that anywhere. No, that's just what I end up saying. So now they're over there, and these Native American peoples are speaking Hebrew languages. Believe me, I've seen it. I've seen the videos and stuff, and I thought they did an excellent job at showing that. That's really wonderful, and also, you have other peoples, even in Japan, and you're showing similarities with them. People in Afghanistan. I've found a lot of lost tribes everywhere, and it's beyond the ones that you guys are having, So about these, the lost tribes, that would mean that, okay, they are the chosen people. Yeah, they are. But just like any other Japanese person that's from the same sect, or any other person that's from the same tribes, and they end up, dispersing through, a lot of the other tribes. So, I'm trying to wonder what makes them more significant than any of the other ones that mix into them. Because if Native Americans are mixing in with them when they go over there, so they go down to Australia and they mix in with them, and it's natural dispersion. I've seen people in India, that had the Gospel of Thomas talks about when Thomas went to India, he saw Jews. And those are amongst whom he made his first converts. So they were everywhere. And I think that's absolutely wonderful. But to say that every single Haitian is from the tribe of Levi, and to say that every single Native American is from the tribe of, let's just say Zebulon. I don't know which one, but let's just say Zebulon. To say every single tribe of Native American is from the tribe of Zebulon is crazy. Because there were people already over there. So they intermingled with them, but they didn't intermingle with everybody. So I'm confused. And on top of all that, you guys that said that the Seminole tribe was from a Native American tribe, from a Jewish tribe. And then after that, you said every Native American was from this other tribe. So they can't be from like two tribes at once. I'm confused. Please help me. And on top of all that, how in the world were the Haitians from the tribe of Levi? Now, I've seen some crazy comparisons. Some people have said that they look in Genesis chapter 5 or somewhere, and it says, that they use instruments of evil. They're talking about the tribe of Levi had used instruments of evil in the sight of the Lord and things like that. Okay, and they try to say that because this verse here says they use instruments of evil, they try to say that because the Haitians use a lot of voodoo, they say that that's an instrument of evil. And it's because of that, that's the reason why you have the Levi's going into with the Haitians. I just don't get it. That's the only proof. But so I'm definitely kind of confused. If these tribes come into other lands and intermingle with people that are already over there, then that means, okay, that means from that point on, there's certain Native Americans that are just from those tribes. It doesn't mean all of them are. Just like the people in America. Every single person in America is not from the tribe of Judah. Sorry, they're not. Most of those people actually were shipped straight from Angola. I read it myself. Shipped straight from Angola into Brazil. And the rest that were left were shipped from West Africa straight into the Americas. Now to say that, because, it is evident that we have some tribes that, were part of those African tribes here, the tribes of Israel and things, and they got shipped into the Americas. I think that's true. I think that's great. I think that's wonderful. But that does not mean that the 100 million people that were killed and the people that are still over here today, that does not mean that not even the majority of them are from the tribe of Judah. We don't know. Maybe just a sect or something like that. But just to say, the Americans or the Africans or so-called African Americans, so-called blacks are from, are all from Judah. You are Judah. No. You don't even know the percentage of that. You don't even know who. It just doesn't make sense. It's just like trying to put some water here, and then I put like a droplet of maybe blue ink, and now all of a sudden I say, okay, this entire water from its beginning all the way till now is ink. No, a good majority of that stuff is still water. Only a drop of it is ink. It mixed in with the water, but that doesn't make the water, ink. No, some of that stuff's still water. It's the same thing with the dispersion. Yeah, some of them, they mixed in, and I understand that, and that is very true. But I have a real problem with a lot of y'all saying that, just making it seem like every black person over here is from a tribe. When in actuality, maybe a good half of us are from some African tribes who ain't even got nothing to do with the Jews. Think about that. Please, I would like a response on this. Don't ignore me. Because a lot of things that I'm frustrated about and I'm still trying to get out and want answers for, I'm probably speaking for a whole lot of folk. So, I'm trying to think of what else was here. Let's jump to which verse. Was another thing I wanted to clear up. Hold on.